It's funny, for years I hated the idea of networking. And I remember going to a couple of things a couple of years ago when I was literally kind of pinned against a wall by people trying to sell me what they were doing without them really understanding what I did or asking any questions about me. And I had this experience quite a lot, and the idea of networking was quite painful. And this idea of sort of going into somewhere for the specific reason to talk to people and do small talk with the idea of getting work, which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I just felt like a little bit of manipulation about it, like it was a little bit inauthentic. And I didn't like that thing of people, totally just bypassing any kind of conversation or rapport and just banging with a sale. And then I realised that obviously doesn't have to be that way. And I started enjoying it, and it started working for me when I just kind of turned up, and because if you turn up and talk to people who you have rapport with or click with, and a lot of the time that does happen when you've got common interests, then the kind of rest sorts itself out. So last night I was at this event, and I like to stay over now. I used to do this thing of rushing back home, sort of do the gig, rush back home. So it means I went for a drink with a client for an hour or so, just had a chat, and within that conversation, because I was doing a magic gig, comes out the other stuff that I do, the leadership and coaching, and it ended up with a little bit of interest. And now that's it. I'm not trying to sell anything at that point, and there's no real agenda other than just turn up, knowing that that's a healthy thing to do for my business. So then I drive back today, and I used to see that as a waste, how could it be a waste coming back to something like that? But that was the way. I could have been in the office, I could have been trying to generate work, or I could have been making the calls, or I could have been sending the emails, and that's kind of what I have to do to generate work. And actually the realisation over the years is that hour drink last night, and actually a little bit of hello this morning to a couple of people, was way more beneficial than sitting in my office for a day sending emails or cold calling. I think it's a real time sap, and you've got to get that thing right, because sometimes when we do that thing of going out for a drink and meeting people, it doesn't feel like work. We feel more worky and busy when we're in the office trying to generate the leads. But actually what I did last night was way more pleasurable, way more powerful, and without even trying to be. And that's the key, I think, to networking, is turn up, have genuine conversations with people you like, and don't try to, sell it or force it. And there were a couple of temptations this morning when people were asking me what I did to then go on to the kind of almost try and close something out and try and get a bit of commitment. But I think the key is to not do that and not give in to that temptation. If you create those relationships without even trying and just be who you are in an authentic way, that it kind of works out a lot better.